Yeah, Rick, especially when you're on the road like that and some of the shots aren't going down, the offense isn't looking as crisp as you want. How nice is it to have a point guard like Kennedy who can kind of solve problems by getting to the rim?
Well, obviously he can do that, and but the one thing we always talk about is defense and rebounding, and if we take care of the ball, that travels wherever you go. It's going to give you a chance. I thought our defensive effort was terrific today against a team that can really. They're fast, they're quick, they put a lot of pressure on you, and we knew we were going to get him in some ball screens. And I thought where he really grew up a little bit more today was with Santi out of the game, because Santi normally does a great job of coaching him throughout the game. But Kennedy hung in there. He didn't have a great night shooting. I thought they were, and I told him, I said, I think they'll let you have all the threes you want. I said, you're going to have to not settle. You can get to the rim if you want to, and you can finish. You're going to have to fight for your space on the court. But also he played minutes when he was tired. He probably did the best job he's done all year when he was tired on the defensive end, still trying to fight through that. But with that said, Josiah James was phenomenal. What he did today with only 2 days of practice and the way he impacted the game on both ends was really, really special today.
Yeah, Rick, I wanted to ask you about Josiah. When did you know he was going to be able to go, and what were the things that you expected to see from him today that you got?
Well, he practiced with us in Knoxville before we left to come out here, and then he practiced yesterday. And Joe knows what we're doing. He knows our system, and but we knew we knew once we left it up to him. We said, "You tell us when you're ready," and he told us 2 days ago he thought he would get ready and thought the Colorado game could be a game he could get back. And what he did, his versatility allows us to do a lot of different things on the defensive end, and people will look at his numbers and think right now, well, he's not shooting a high percentage, but I've said before, he's a terrific shooter. And if you watch him shoot it, I don't know if I'd ever feel comfortable giving him looks. But his demeanor today was outstanding. He came up with some really big rebounds and a couple block shots, and but it's his versatility that he gives us. And I think he gives our guys another older player out there that plays with a lot of poise. I think he's great with Kennedy. I think they all are in terms of, Kennedy is young and still learning and sometimes can get a little bit emotional, where those guys keep him calm down and let him know, like at the 5-6 minute mark, he's pretty excited, and they're like, hey, we got a long way to go, man. Got to keep grinding. And that's where Joe and Folky and those guys and Santi, those three guys have been through the grind there. That's where they can really have helped him.
Rick, I think the obvious answer is quickness, but what makes Kennedy the ability to get to the rim at will, basically? What makes him so good at that?
Well, he's got a great acceleration. He's got pace. He's got a 6'6" wingspan, 6'6" 3/4 inch wingspan. So he can get up and he can get there, and he not only can he burst to get by to create an angle, but he can get off the ground and get up and make some things happen. But he's a very unselfish player. He will pass the ball, but I'm telling you, Josiah, Santi, and those guys have helped him. Zakai, those guys have helped him more than you can ever imagine, making him work harder than he's ever had to work, going at it with him every day. But Kennedy, they love him because they know how unselfish he is. And it was a great team win today, even though we didn't have a great day shooting the basketball. We also missed some shots at the rim, but those aren't as easy as we all think. But it was a really first true road game we've had in 2 years, and we responded pretty well in a lot of different areas.
Rob Lewis, Ryan Shumpert, and Karthik.
Hey, Coach, two things you talk about a lot are being locked in early and not letting your offense affect your defense. What kind of growth do you think it shows for your guys? You fell behind 8-0, didn't seem like they got rattled, and you were locked in defensively from the start.
We were, we missed some shots there early, Rob. And first time out, I said, hey, we knew they were going to come out with a lot of emotion, playing at home against a ranked team. And now let's settle in. Let's let our habits go to work and just keep doing what we're doing, but keep getting it done. They made 2 threes to start the game. And we told our team coming in, those, they can shoot the ball. Obviously, the numbers aren't maybe as good as they were a year ago, but they'll get that back up there. But we keep, Rob, talking about the difference in reacting and responding. And we came out, and Santi's 2 fouls set us back a little bit too, because his leadership and he helps so much with the flow on the offensive end. But from being here with them, the look that we had on our face from start to finish, you said it, we were locked in. We knew what we wanted to do on the defensive end, and they do a lot of really good stuff, and some different stuff that we haven't seen. But for the most part, first half defense was really good, and told the team at halftime we got to continue to guard the same way. We only had 11 turnovers, but we had some that we simply can't have. And we went through a stretch in the first, we had 3 in a row where just not good decisions, but we were locked in. I thought until the end, we got a little fatigued, and they spread it out and started driving the ball. And instead of collapsing when we were a little bit fatigued with some guys, they stayed hugged up to the man, and the lane was wide open a couple times. We did a good job today. I thought really challenging shots at the rim. That's looked more like what we have done with Eve and guys, but I don't know how many blocks we have, but I know we had challenged a bunch of shots in there. We had 8 blocks, and it was, I don't know who all they came from yet, but it was not a lot. We didn't give up a whole lot around the rim.
Y'all are on the pace to have the most steals this season since you've been here, just 9 more tonight. What makes this team so effective there?
Length, quickness, making gap plays, getting in there, really trying to make plays in the gap, and but the speed, quickness that we have, and understanding the importance if we can get deflections and get out in the open court, that helps us on the offensive end where we don't have to grind it every time down the floor. But it's a big number that we want every night, and we got to have those gap steals, those gap strips or gap deflections, and with the length, we can get some of that done that way, but then other guys get it done with their quickness.
Hey, Coach, you guys managed to just hit big buckets every single time. It seemed like Colorado was kind of creeping back into this game. What do you think that says about your team?
Well, that goes back to that word respond, and all we've asked these guys to do. I thought our execution for the most part, when we went to running a little bit more organized, normally we play in flow, but we were going to a little bit more organized, set stuff on the offensive end. We've told them, hey, they're going to guard, but when we're going to get a look, we know we do what we're supposed to, we're going to get a look, and the key will be, will you take your shot in rhythm, practice shots, practice spots, practice speed. If we do that, go rebound the ball, we'll be fine. And today we got those looks.
Thank you, Coach. We'll have Josiah next.
Thank you.